I have learned the best practice is to use the camera you can get that matches the skill set you possess.
And I start thinking scientifically. So I want to turn that on its head and just film with a really bad camera.
Use whatever gear you have. And my shock mount that I'm using is not the best, so I actually gotta like tape the bad boy down so it doesn't rotate and move.
I have no interest in upgrading to a better camera.
It doesn't matter whether you shot on Alexa, a 5D, or a webcam. So my challenge to you is to ignore the consumer mindset that our society has got pretty obsessed with, and to just say, you know what, I'm going to take advantage of these cheap cameras, and I'm going to put all of the rest of my budget into things that make a better story.
But I do have to acknowledge that I once said about getting a new camera. I'm committing this to you right now. I will not buy something more expensive.
The thing is, if you have too much gear and you only focus on equipment, it's a huge handcuff for you and your creativity.
Gear doesn't matter.
Unfortunately, I can't say the same thing. I am what you call a camera hoarder, meaning I go through cameras like pieces ago. Since 2011, I've constantly been buying new cameras and storing away the old ones, like this. This is my first video camera, a jazz camcorder that I found randomly at a checkout of a Big Lots. Unfortunately, I'm unable to show you any of the videos or the camera itself because 9-year-old me decided it'd be a good idea to bring it to school and let it get smashed by all the heavy-ass books I carried. So there goes that. A few years later, I bought this cheap Toys R Us camera in 2014. It still works, and it is the main reason I got into filmmaking in the first place. I created many videos with this, and had a blast doing so. However, that didn't change my mind when I got my first smartphone. This one to be exact. This camera helped build the channel all those years ago, and helped me learn the fundamentals of films and editing. And for that, this camera holds a special place in my heart. That never excused its terrible video quality. So, just like the Vivitar, I moved on. And so, I got this. The Sony CyberShot point-and-shoot camera, which has a 5x optical zoom, a 21.1 megapixel sensor, and I shot a whole 4 videos with. This camera never provided me with the image quality I wanted, and thus I despise it with all my life. The year I got this camera was also the year I purchased this action camera, which I only used a total of 2 times, back when I thought I could make a living playing paintball. 2017 was such a great year. And so, fast forward to 2018, and I'm using this. The Nikon D33,000, a camera that I never even bought. For the last 2 years, this camera has helped me accomplish a lot of great videos and films, like my 2 contest submissions, my newest trailer, and the video you're watching right now. I have no plans on switching to another camera anytime soon. Well, until I can afford a new one.